Wait to hear what she says.
Talk of the town this morning is all about one man, Mr. Kyle Feldt, deciding to hang up the cowboy boots after this year. Where he goes, we do not know at this stage, but it's looking overseas or retirement is on the cards after a long service to the club. Obviously, the all-time leading try scorer for the club life member as well. And who could forget in 2015 when he put the ball in the corner?
Tackle 5, this is the last. It's bounced away to Thurston. Comes up Blair, got rid of Blair, pushes away from McCulloch. Thurston gets the ball to Morgan. Morgan crosses the 20, comes away to O'Neill. Gets the ball away. And Feldt has scored. Feldt has scored in the corner.
I swear, if you don't have goosebumps in the car right now, what are you doing?
Absolutely.
I've got
iconic.
goosebumps. I mean, it is very cold in the studio, but I have goosebumps re-listening to that.
Brings a smile to my face every single time I watch that. I remember we were at Molly Malone's a few months ago, Arch, and they just had the 2015 grand final on repeat. Whole pub goes up in smoke every single time he puts the ball down. It doesn't get old. It simply doesn't get old, almost a decade on.
Well, I know a man who was there that day, and he is the host of the On the Ranch podcast here in Townsville, which is all about our Cowboys. And Pete joins us right now. Pete, how are you feeling about reflecting on a bloke who's been just such a great servant to this club and this community?
You've just got to have a look back in time and acknowledge all the achievements he's done. He's Cowboys' leading try scorer, so there's points there. The yardage meters he makes in the back, not bad from a little boy from Deerigan growing up playing first grade, which is what the Cowboys were all about, And look, I had a yarn with him at the Leagues Club one night after a game, and asked if he was re-signing, and he said, nothing yet, and is looking at going overseas, which credit to him. You can't keep them all, but as I always say, smile because you got to see it happen. Don't cry because it's over.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we got a fair squeeze out of that lemon, I dare say. I couldn't have asked much more in that position. He's undoubtedly the best Cowboys winger of all time. Just how much of an impact do you think this will make going forward, though, without Kyle? Or do you think we have the troops to keep on trekking?
Well, that's where the youth comes into play. You're not going to be able to replace a Kyle Feldt, just like you couldn't replace Warney with 18 other spinners before they settled on Nathan Lyon as well. Look, we've got some good young stocks in the back there, and you got people like Rob Darby coming through, Zachy Laybutt or Kyle Laybutt.
Yeah.
One of the Laybuts.
There's a Laybutt out there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Semi Valamay's scooting around. You got Tommy Chester as well. So, unfortunately, we are going to lose. Felty cops a fair bit of criticism, and I don't believe it's ever warranted.
No.
If you look at what he does, he's one of the top 3 consistent performers for the Cowboys every week. Like I said, the yardage carries. He's got bone-jawing defence and knows how to finish a try. He's probably picked up 3 or 4 tries of the years over his 11-year career, and obviously sits on top of the Cowboy list. So we're going to need someone that knows how to finish and contort their body in the way that Kyle does.
Well, I mean, this is my question, I guess, Pete, before we let you go. All-time leading try scorer, life member, obviously 2015, got us there in the end, got us into a position for JT to slot the field goal. Is a statue out of the question? Like, what more can one person do for a club to get a statue?
Well, this is the age-old question, Donny. That how many statues can be built around a stadium before it loses its charm?
We're at one. We're at one.
There's another side of the ground that could go at, or...
I mean, if we got JT slotting the field goal at one end, maybe the other end gets Kyle Feldt putting the ball down to put him into that position, no?
Well, that's true. You make a compelling case. I think Granville could be up there as well, and Matty Scott. Just line the stadium with these absolute life member legends. And you got to remember as well, it wasn't just a try Kyle Feldt scored. He chased down Milford, knocked the ball out, got it back, scored the try, but then also roosted that kick for Hunt, which... you wouldn't want to be underneath that one. That one came down with ice on it. So, he's done so many great things for the club. He's a good ambassador off the field as well. So he's a true local legend of the community. So he's definitely going to be sorely missed. And look, all credit to him. Hopefully the next chapter in life is outstanding and prosperous as it has been wearing Cowboy colours for the last 11 or 12 seasons.
Yeah, we definitely hope so. Thanks, Pete. Thanks for coming on the show this morning. We're going to continue to take your tributes this morning to...